The main challenge is one of reconciling the objectives of the social purpose and public purpose of corporations with the profit that they're supposed to be generating. And one of the issues that emerged from the financial crisis was the conflict that exists between shareholder-oriented corporations and the interests of society more generally. One of the features that one observes about successful corporations around the world is that they tend to have very clearly defined purposes, values and missions, and that those aren't just empty rhetoric that we sometimes associate with corporate social responsibility statements, that they're very real, meaningful objectives of the corporation by which it abides in terms of its conduct.
Financial institutions have to take part on their ethical attitude, and this means that they have to integrate the notion of ethics into their culture, and this culture is an element in mitigating or for mitigating the systemic risks. For a system to work, you need to have elements that are not only geared at personal or individual optimization. You have to have people and actors and elements that care for the whole, that care for the others. So this is a kind of cultural breakthrough that has to take place in the culture of financial institutions.
We need to recover a sense that the human person is at the center of what we do. And we have a responsibility to multiple constituencies, but most of all to the people that we serve. Profit is an important part of the industry, but it should be the result of activities that are taken in the service of the human person.
Public disclosure. The more reports come out, the more we analyze, the more pressure would be on them, you see. I don't believe you could make them obligatory, because then everybody would just fill in the blanks. Now a company cannot say, but I was forced to only give this information. We would create a system to compare the reports, but we put the burden of doing what is right on the company itself. So it's a positive enforcement, because they know if their report is not as well done as their next competitor, the market would judge them differently. And so the idea is make them want to do a better report.
It's a matter of helping the companies, and that the companies understand that they have to take into account all the environmental, social and corporate governance issues when they make decisions, in such a way that then companies focus not only on the financial return, the financial impact of their activities, but also on the social and sustainable environmental impact of the companies. So these two things need to go together, and when they go together, we create better societies and better communities.